please bring to the stage Fran Sisco! Give her a hand! Fran Sisco! Fran Sisco!
Hi everybody, how are you?
Great!
Fran Sisco. I'm transgender. I have a penis. And I love women. Even Hallmark doesn't have a card for that. You know, I'm transgender. I love being transgender. My wife hates it. You know, especially tonight, I'm stretching out her top here. My mom's getting used to this. You know, she is getting used to it. But the other day, sometimes she gets a little confused. When I walked in, she said, you know, you look different. Are you pregnant? I said, Mom, I can't be pregnant. She says, oh, that's right. You're too old. You know, I'm also Italian. How many Italians do we have here?
Yeah!
Italian.
Yeah!
I enjoy being Italian. I love being Italian. And even if I transition almost all the way to female, I'm not giving up this brajol. You know, I get a little confused about some other things too, being part man, part women in this transition stage. Like, now I'm at the point that I have to color my hair. Am I allowed to use just for men? You know, and some people who knew me only as a guy that I haven't met yet as a female, I run into them, you know, and I forget that they never saw me as a girl. So I ran into my friend Jack the other day and I said, I hadn't seen him in years. I said, Jack, it's me. How you doing? He said, do I know you? You sound familiar, but do I know you? I said, yeah, it's Cisco. He said, oh, you're Frank's wife. You know, I lost that K 2 years ago. And my life has been amazing since then. You know, going from Frank to Fran, it's very, very interesting. And sometimes I go back to being the guy when it's convenient, you know? So I'm on the plane, you know those bathrooms are really tight? You do that latch in the back, you know what I mean? In those plane bathrooms. I look down, I see the toilet bowl. And I said, oh my God, I gotta put paper on the seat, I gotta lift my dress, I gotta pull this down, I said, you know what? I'll go the guy way. Who's gonna know? You know? So that's convenient, but I still want to pass as a female as much as possible. So do I look all right tonight?
You look sexy!
This is a good
You look
dress.
great!
I'm seeing a friend of mine here, the poet, Stanley, and his son Scott. They came, and I have some other friends, my friend Ray here.
I'm getting al dente.
What's that?
Al dente.
Al dente. That's a good. Well, now that's not the punchline of the joke, or is it? But I was doing an Italian anniversary party, and I'm among my own. You know, I had 4 grandparents, all Italian. I don't speak really Italian much, but I love being among Italians. But with Italian guys, the real test of whether I can pass as a female is if I can make them hard. But the best I can get so far is al dente. You know, one thing I love about being female, being transgender woman, is it makes me feel young, and especially when people call me Miss. So, right, girls? Don't you love to be called Miss rather than ma'am? I'm in CVS, the cashier at the counter is calling Miss, Miss. I'm feeling, oh, this is great, I'm a young girl. I'm going up to the counter. When I got closer, she says, oh, CVS card, ma'am. It startled me so much, I went into my male voice and said, here you go.
And then she says, "Oh, thanks, sir." I got so depressed. I was walking out. I looked at my receipt, though, and the receipt said $2 off tampons. I was vindicated. You know, the difference of transsexuals, people who, you know, like a transsexual woman and a transgender person like me in this sort of combination stage, is a transsexual woman has no balls. A transgender woman like me has big ones. You know, talking about genders, men are from Mars, women are from Venus,
Right.
and transgender women are from the meatpacking district. Right? You know, another thing I emulate about being a woman is I'm not that neat or organized as a guy, but I think in my head that women are neater and more organized and cleaner. I don't know if that's true. But I started emulating them, and I watched women. If there's like a little crumb on the floor, they go like this. They wet their tongue, they go down, like, you know, like that. They pick it up, and then they saunter over to the garbage pail and throw it out. So the other day, I'm buttering my toast. It was burnt. A piece falls on the floor. I look at it. If it was a black and white tile floor, I would just kick it to the black tile as a guy. You know? But now, as a girl, I said, wait, let me try this. Wet it, go down, pick it up. It was a little larger. I look at it, and I say, anybody have any jelly? So I try my hardest to be female, but sometimes it doesn't, you know, it doesn't work all the way. But I'm trying. Am I doing all right as a girl?
Right.
You know, my hair is frizzy. I apologize for that. I try and straighten it as much as possible. I never used to worry about things like that. Now when I go to Jones Beach, I don't go in the water because I don't want to get my hair frizzy. And I don't want to sweat, you know? So I try not to stay in the sun too long. So anyway, I did go in the water up to my knees. And I'm trying to, instead of riding the waves, I'm splashing water on myself, and my silicone breast fell out in the water. I said, oh no, and I can't see it, the water's cloudy, I'm fishing around for it like this, I can't find it. I gave up, I'm going back to my blanket, I hear a kid yell out, "Mommy, look, jellyfish!" I said, "Oh my God, grab it, $35." You know, you're such a fantastic audience. I would love to stay up here for longer, but I'm going to close with this. I'm at Marshall's because I wanted to buy wide shoes. My feet are a little wider. So I'm in the store, I'm looking around, they have a great selection. Girl says to me, "Oh, can I help you?" And I could just tell by the way she said it that she knew I was transgender. I turned red, I was embarrassed. She says to me, Don't be embarrassed, don't worry. Here at Marshall's, everything is irregular." So thank you so much.
All right, Fran.
Sisco, glad to be a great class. Thank you. Fran Sisco, give her a hand. Takes a lot of guts to come up here and stand up. Transgender. So great to know Fran Sisco, and now that we're friends, we can swap clothes. I don't know what I'm saying.